皆さんこんにちは、ケニーです。マイローリングストーンニュース&トピックスをご視聴いただきありがとうございます。この動画では日本には届いていない英語の記事を読んで最先端の海外のトレンドやカルチャー、そしてアートや時事ネタなど様々な面白いトピックスを紹介していきます。ニューヨークタイムズやロイターなどの有料コンテンツもフリーで紹介していますので、英語のリスニング力や会話力を向上させながらたくさんの情報を得ていただき、少しでも皆様のお役に立ったら嬉しいです。動画内で難しい単語やイディオムもたくさん出てきますが、皆さんはこの10分足らずの動画を見ていただくだけで最新のカルチャーやニュースを知ることができますので、通勤・通学のお供にぜひ最後までご覧ください。また、聞きなじみのない英単語には動画内でフィーチャーしていますし、日本語の翻訳文は概要欄に掲載しておりますので、まずは英語でご覧いただき、その答え合わせとして翻訳文をお使いください。今回の動画では昨今頻繁に取り扱われているインクルージョンという状態をテーマに、イギリス人日系シンガーリナ・サワヤマ氏への特集記事を取り扱っています。インクルージョンとは、多様な人々が互いに個性を認め一体感を持っているコミュニティの状態を意味します。リナ・サワヤマ氏の視点からぜひこのテーマに興味を持っていただけたら嬉しいです。それではここから英語でスタートです。 Rina Sawayama is fighting for inclusion, one song at a time. Rina Sawayama calls her favorite song her problem child. They are the Japanese-British singer-songwriters' deeply personal tracks that the record label I want to reject.Take 2019's STFU, which rages against the racism Sawayama, 31 years old, often faced as a woman of East Asian descent. The song hit multiple awards before Dirty hit. The indie record label she now called home agreed to release it. Other times, it's Sawayama who says no. After presenting her 2018 single Cheli, a proud coming-out song about her pansexual identity,She recalls one label prizing its gay stuff. I was like, yeah, you're not signing it, she says, laughing. For Sawayama, it's crucial to partner with the right people to amplify her stories, especially since she devotes her songwriting to crafting ones that rarely get told. If it's a unique story coming from a marginalized group, it's important the labels let artists be themselves,she says over Zoom from her home in London. And she's fully herself on Sawayama, her 2020 debut studio album, while daringly blending genres including nu metal, rock, and R&B to pioneer a new kind of pop sound. The artist intimately probes at the subject like race, sexuality, and growing up in an immigrant family in the UK.I'm so fortunate I get to write songs for a living. I'm not going to waste that by writing whatever is already out there, she says. Sawayama was already vocal about being Asian and queer before signing to a label. Releasing music was just much harder. She didn't begin to pursue music full-time until around 5 years ago.In 2017, she independently released her EP, Rina, funding the project by working in an ice cream van, a nail salon, an Apple store, and by modeling. As her career has progressed, her forthright expression has extended beyond her lyrics to her visuals.The STFU music video opened with the first date between Sawayama and a white man who commits a series of microaggressions before she roars into the camera, laughs maniacally, and launches into the rocker song. From the beginning, I've been passionate about talking about the misrepresentation of Asian people, she says. In other songs, she grappled with how her immigrant family has shaped her.Dynasty and Paradise are infused with reflections on intergenerational pain and exchanges with her mother from her teen years. Chosen Family, a loving tribute to her LGBTQ community, was originally released on her album but saw new life when she collaborated with Elton John on a duet earlier this year. It's so common that queer people get pushed out of their families, and then they find another family that they can be part of, Sawayama says of the song's inspiration.She's excited about the increasing LGBTQ representation in music, from Lil Nas X dominating the charts to Sam Smith and Demi Lovato coming out as non-binary. Sawayama has also demonstrated her support through actions like signing an open letter in 2020 to the UK Minister for Women and Equality that called for a ban on conversation therapy.Her dedication to fighting for inclusivity has extended to music awards. In July 2020, #SawayaMaIsBritish trended on Twitter after she spoke out about being ineligible to be nominated for the Mercury Prize and the Brit Awards. Though she has lived in the UK for most of her life,She could not be considered for the awards because she held an indefinite leave to remain visa instead of a British passport. Sawayama was born in Japan, which does not allow dual citizenship. I thought their rules around eligibility were outdated, she says. Following the conversation with the British phonographic industry, which governs both ceremonies, she shared in February that the organization was changing its rules. Those without citizenship could now be nominated. It was making people aware that there's still gatekeeping in culture in the UK, which is such a diverse country, she says. Sawayama has nearly finished writing her second album during this year, 2022.She said the upcoming project addresses the topics she has never talked about. I uncovered a couple of things about myself, and it really landed me in a weird place psychologically. She says of her pandemic lockdown experience. Writing about it has kind of healed me, she says. If it's anything like her previous work, its brutal honesty will likely prompt healing in her listeners too.Some people think doing better is earning more money and reaching more career highs, and I think that can become pretty fatal, Sawayama says. For her, it's always been, and always will be, about something else, making people feel seen. はい、いかがだったでしょうか。タイムズ紙のニュージェネレーションリーダースにおけるリナ・サワヤマの特集でした。いやー、めちゃくちゃかっこいいですね。本編でも触れましたが STFU の例のミュージックビデオの冒頭のシーン、あれは海外ではね、いわゆるアジア人への結構な差別的な表現なので、よく彼女自身が切り込んでやってくれたなと感心しちゃいました。僕は同じく海外在住の日本人なのですが、ああいうのってね、なかなか自分ではできないんですね。なので彼女の社会に対する問題意識を音楽やビジュアルで表現できるのって本当にすごいんですね。僕は一気にファンになっちゃいました。皆さんもぜひ PV や音源などぜひぜひディグってみてください。それではまた次のカルチャーでお会いしましょう。ご視聴ありがとうございました。よかったらいいねとチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。See you next time!